Hello everyone, it's me, your 9th favorite tech YouTuber with slightly exotic wares once again. This time around I'll be talking about my new dream gaming mouse that I recently discovered. Who knows, it may or may not be exactly the right model for someone among you too, especially if you're into those lightweight ones. Today I'll be taking a look at a gaming mouse without a tail, at least optionally that is. Meaning we are dealing with a wireless, cordless, cableless mouse, whichever adjective you prefer to use. This, my friends, is the DM6 Holey Duo by Dream Machines. Not too long ago, I did take a look at quite the impressive premium keyboard at an attractive price point, but at very same noteworthy Polish brand. In today's case, however, we're looking at pretty standard, ordinary pricing. The DM6 Holey Duo currently can be had for about $50 although it's mainly available in Europe only for now. Still, from a technical standpoint, we could be looking at a mouse offering slightly more than your average competing model. So what makes this little mouse so awesome? Furthermore, I'll also be talking a bit about the mouse carpet by that very same brand. I mean the DM pad in its size L. It's a soft fabric mouse pad. Starting with what comes included, we obviously get the DM6 Holey Duo itself, the shoelace-like lightweight cable with a USB Type-C connection on one end, then a small USB-C to USB-A adapter, along with a receiver that connects via USB. How all that works, I'll let you know shortly. Last but not least, Dream Machines provides us with 4 spare mouse feet, just in case extreme wear and tear sets in, I guess. First, I'd like to talk about the main event on this DM6 Holey Duo. That would be its super low weight of just 79 grams, weight without the cable. Lightweight gaming mice are gaining more and more popularity, and if you're asking me, rightfully so. I too count myself to fans of such super lightweight cheesehole mice. As a matter of fact, today's rodent has a second main event up its sleeves, and that would be the 2-in-1 mode, which basically means this mouse can be used both with and without a cable, corded and wirelessly. These days that no longer means you have to sacrifice performance or response time. In fact, I will tell you right away that I personally couldn't tell the difference when plugged in or when I went wireless. The mouse is really snappy. Right at the tip of it is the USB-C port for when you want to connect the cable or for when you want to charge the battery. Like back in the PC Stone Age, on the other end, a receiver is connected to the PC. Should you for whichever reason ever run into any transmission issues, you could simply make use of the included adapter and extend the wireless signal with that 1.8 meter long cable. You basically bring that receiver closer to the mouse that way to eliminate any interferences, although I personally never experienced any issues of that kind. Nonetheless, I find it good that brands such as Dream Machines do think of that and offer a solution to the problem. For wireless use, we get an on and off switch on the bottom of the mouse. Additionally, the DM6 Holey Duo goes to sleep and puts itself into standby mode when inactive for a couple of minutes in wireless mode in order to save power. With a single click, it comes back to life almost instantly, works like a charm. Also, switching into and out of the wireless mode doesn't lead to any interruptions whatsoever. But what about the remaining features? In the heart of the mouse, we find the PixArt PMW3335 sensor, optical. On default, there are pre-programmed DPI levels at our disposal, which we luckily can customize within this software that can be used with the mouse. As far as switches are concerned, they haven't gone with ones by Amron like most of the competition does, but went with so-called Huano Blue switches instead, which offer a long lifespan as well. Amron switches are kinda known for their soft clicks, whereas ones by Huano are on the harder side. I personally have no preference towards any of the two, but this is how the DM6 Holey Duo sounds like. In terms of build quality, the mouse is doing excellent in my book. The surface comes with that soft, not too over-the-top rubberized coating, no, not the cheap, nasty kind some might expect. Additional special buttons we don't get any here, although within the software we can reassign different functions to each and every button on here, including macros. I personally find it great that we can create and switch between tons of profiles with the option of both importing and exporting those. Even user-defined DPI values can be set, or simply limit the number of DPI levels there are. Nice and very much expected, a battery level indicator within the software. There are no issues regarding battery life. Charging is pretty quick and the power consumption is extremely low. I've been fooling around with a battery life of 100% for hours, so a single charge will easily get you through days, if not weeks, depending on how you use your mouse, I guess. I'd like to point out though that on the mouse's bottom there are 2 more buttons. What these do, not a clue. No word is lost about it, neither in the manual nor on the website. One of these 2 buttons doesn't even seem to be connected or do anything, since there's no active LED indicator for it. The second button most likely is our polling rate switch, allowing us to switch between 125, 500 and 1000 Hz. And yeah, I guess there's not really that much else left to talk about. The DM6 Holey Duo glides nice and smoothly on all kinds of surfaces, but does especially well on smooth, soft fabric mousepads. As a matter of fact, Dream Machines does offer that type of product too. The quality does impress here too, at a price of about $10 to $15 for the L version. The dimensions are 450 by 400 by 3 mm. The material is microfiber, the base is rubberized, therefore preventing slippage, and on top of that, for the clumsy ones among us, the surface is water resistant. So to be perfectly honest with you, I kinda sound like some sort of telemarketer, advertising, but in fact, the Dream Machines DM6 Holey Duo impresses me this much, I will personally keep using it. Drawbacks, I didn't really discover any. Maybe you could criticize the weight of 79 grams, especially this being a lightweight mouse. There are lighter ones out there. Still, that doesn't really fly, since the battery simply needs to go somewhere, and batteries do weigh. Then again, you could probably criticize all those holes in the overall construction, allowing for dirt and dust to get inside a mouse. But as a matter of fact, for a gaming mouse within this weight class, a design like that is inevitable. So the bottom line here is, the DM6 Holey Duo is well worth recommending. The DM-Pad L mousepad is great too, but doesn't really stand out from the masses. What I can say is, it's a mousepad of the good kind, but that's about it. There are lots of alternatives out there for that. Still nice that they have this within their lineup regardless. With that being said, I hope I didn't bore you to death with today's video. I am aware that peripherals don't exactly pique your interests. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time.